first Tuesday of the month always starts off with the test of the civil defense sirens, aka tornado warning sirens. I always test them the first Tuesday of every month at 10 a.m. When you go and try to start your vlog and then all of a sudden the lawn people show up, you know, they start edging and trimming and mowing the grass. But I mean, it really did need mowed. It's very long there, so I'm actually really glad to see them show up. So I'm just like, I'm trying to intro my vlog. It's just, I don't know how we're gonna do it. So loud. Honestly, cannot escape them. I'm glad they're here, but go away. Go away, I want to make my video. Back. Nice. Bird poop on the car. Oh, now we can get this started. What's up, guys? Ryan Rig here, the host of the show, Ryan Vlogs 2. Not the number 2, not like you're going to watch this vlog, but T-O. Like, in addition, like, also, how are you guys? Happy Tuesday to you. I know I always say the day, Happy Tuesday, and you're like, well, wait a minute, I'm watching this on Wednesday. I know. I gotta maybe stop doing that. But those lawn guys, they were ferocious out there. They were trimming, weed eating, then blowing, and then driving back by, because there's like multiple properties and it's the same company that does all of them over here. So they were just cruising, but they got it done. They're out of here. I was working on some other things and I'm like, okay, nope, back, yep, now we can start the vlog. So I'll try to, let me use that word loosely here. I'm gonna do something here. I will use that, whoa, hello, I will use that word loosely. Now the reason I say I'm gonna use that word loosely, I'm going to try and give you guys a shorter vlog today than yesterday, because yesterday was like almost 30 minutes. It's like as long as a TV show. You know, some people are like, man, I'm gonna, you know, get fired on my lunch break for watching your vlog. No, I'm just joking. That didn't really happen. But yeah, so I'll try to make it a little bit shorter for you guys. And today is day 3 of still using the DSLR for vlogging. So if you wonder why I keep looking that way, I'm actually looking outside, because there's my back door. But the reason I keep looking out there, it's nice. It's kind of not cloudy, but it's a lot cooler today. But I was seeing how much wind was blowing, because it was kind of windy earlier. Because I actually wanted to take you guys somewhere out by the lake here where I live, on that point that we were talking about. And then you can see all of the water, and I can show you that out there. But that would be like one of the first places I would want to go if I got a drone, you know, and fly it over there. I think it'd be pretty cool. But I also, maybe this weekend with Braden, my son, I wanted to take you guys downtown, and I thought about going to 2 places. The top of the Hilton, which is a hotel, but it's like 32 or 31 stories. 31st story, I believe. 31st floor. So we could take you up there so you could see like a really big, you know, you could see all of Springfield from up there. I think that'd be cool. Also, there's a parking garage that I think, is it 7 or 8 stories? So we could get to the top where there's no roof, and we could really get a pretty good view. So I think my son and I might conquer that, and we'll take you guys along. But yeah, so I think we're going to head over there. I want to show you guys this, because I've talked about it. I think we came out to that particular area once or twice. I'm not sure. I've tweeted a few pictures in the past from there, but I want to take you guys there, especially since there's no wind right now and it's cooperating, because it's normally so windy out by the lake anyway. But I think it'll be fun, you know what I mean? Something fun and different for us. And then we'll chat, you know what I mean, when I get in the car. I just need to grab all my stuff here and get ready. And we're heading out. I told you. On a daily. It works, you know. No coffee, 1 of those a day. Good to go. Now, let's head to the lake. Just like Tupac said, picture me rolling. I made sure I grabbed a hoodie. I was smart today. It's only 54 degrees. The sun's still outside. The sun's still outside. The sun's always outside. Hold on, let's start that. The sun is still out. I mean, it's not cloudy or anything like that, so we're still good there. But it only got up to 54. But last night, I think it got down to 34 degrees, so quite incredibly cold, you know what I mean, for April. And being that you guys are seeing this on Wednesday, that means, let's see here, it's Wednesday you're watching, so that means Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I think my birthday is on Monday, the 11th. If I do the math, 6 days from now, let's see, it's Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yes, so I had to think about that one for a minute. Yes, my birthday is on Monday, April 11th. It's coming up, so the countdown is on. I'm very excited about that, you know what I mean? But we are close. We are close to where I wanted to take you guys, so we're almost there. Okay, we're making the little drive here down the little lake road here. There's little lake security in the truck that just passed us. But we'll be there. We just gotta kind of go over this hill right here. And then, bam. It's just kind of down the road here. And there's some of the houses out here are like brand new. Some of them are older. What a lot of people do is they'll purchase the property out here on the lake. And if the home is older, they'll just tear it down and build a big brand new one. That's just pretty much what everyone does out here. So it's on a dead-end street, and then there's some other kind of roads some other lake roads. Like I had friends that worked over here at this yacht club that's over here to the left, so we always kind of hung out there and went to eat. And then if you were to take a right down this street here, I had friends that lived down there, so I was always hanging out at their house, and they lived on the lake, so they had a swimming pool and stuff, and jacuzzi, which was always epic, you know what I mean? Always epic to hang out in there. But nice day. It's gonna be a little breezy. I mean, it wasn't that breezy when I left home, and now it's definitely going to be a little bit breezy out here. I can tell by how choppy the water is out there. Let's see here for a second. No car behind me, that's good. So you can see how choppy that water is. Not too bad though. Let me brighten this up just a little bit. And a little too much there. But yeah, it's nice out here. That's somebody's big just dock where they'll put their boat, but then like a big party platform there. So like I said, pretty nice houses over here. It is pretty sweet, you know what I mean? Like I know here they were redoing like this big concrete area, and they've got a big swimming pool back there and stuff. It's really nice, you know what I mean? So try not to, I don't want to be too rude and film everyone's home, you know what I mean? But it's just a nice home, you know what I mean? So we'll see if anybody's out here. We got, looks like just a couple of cars. Just a couple of cars. So here's basically what it looks like. I'm gonna kind of stop here for a second, and then we'll kind of go down the way. So I'll kind of tell you kind of what's happening here. So here's the lake, obviously, as you can see. And then, it's still a little bright. Hold on here, guys. I'm loving using the DSLR because it gives me that control that I need even while recording. I'm gonna bring the ISO down. I'm only using like an ISO 100, and if you're familiar with cameras or video, you'll know that's extremely low and offers amazing quality, you know what I mean? So sun shining off the lake there. But yeah, so down there is where we're gonna drive. My tinted windows kind of mess with the picture here. We're gonna drive down there where like the rocks are and stuff. And then we might go hang out like over here on these tables. See, with tinted windows, you gotta be ready to adjust it. So I'm loving using the DSLR for vlogging, I cannot lie. I like DSLRs, and I cannot lie. No, the reason is I'm so used to, shooting manual mode anyway. I have for years, so I've kind of got, what works, what doesn't. But this allows me to just be even more creative and figure out things that are going to work and not work. And, it's kind of fun for me. I can try different things while I'm filming on the fly. And that's the cool thing about vlogs. You know what's so funny is I'm driving down here. I came down here, I think it was like maybe a week or two ago. And there was this car full of, it was about 3 or 4 people inside of it. And they were just sitting there with the windows up. I'm pretty sure I know what they were doing, hanging out by the lake, Well, as I'm driving by, it's the same car here. And they're probably gonna see the camera when I get out and start filming. They're gonna be like, what is going on here? Is this guy the police? No, I'm not the police. But with that short haircut I got, they might think I am. A short haircut and sunglasses, especially when I get out and park right over here. But if I remember them, chances are they might remember me, so it may not be as awkward for them. But I definitely pretty confident that they're either hanging out in the car and just enjoying the scene, or they might be doing something that they shouldn't be doing. Hey, but you know what? I'm out here doing my thing with you guys. I'm not gonna bother them. They're not bothering me. hey, that's the kind of way I roll in life, you know what I mean? If it doesn't concern me and it's not in my business, I don't need to put my nose in it, you know what I mean? So, but look how close I am to the water here with the car. Let me flip this around so I can see what's popping. Isn't that crazy? It looks like my car is in the water, doesn't it? That's cool. It's like, oh my gosh, my Toyota is in the water. No! No! And then even on the GPS here in the car, it shows that we're like almost in water, you know what I mean? Well, we are in water, we're surrounded all by it, but it's like, that's so cool. But that's what's called Island Bay Lane here in Springfield, Illinois. So you guys could look it up on Google Maps, yeah. MapQuest, whatever. That'd be pretty sweet though. Then you guys could know for sure kind of what we're doing. But like that house that I showed you that had that big kind of landing pad. I'm gonna zoom in here on that. That's over there. So where we were just driving at, that's where that's at. See, I never would have been able to do that with the iPhone when I vlogged or the GoPro, and that's all I've ever used for vlogs. That's why the DSLR is king. Casey Neistat is an inspiration to so many people. I mean, I had tried using my DSLR before for vlogging before I'd even watched any Casey Neistat vlogs, you know what I mean? But, I mean, everyone's using it now, and I see why. Just the better picture, you know what I mean? It's sick. I mean, does that not just look incredible with the sun kind of reflecting off the lake there? You got this tree and this park bench. I mean, it's sweet here. I'm gonna roll the window down because the tent is kind of messing with the picture here. Ready? Oh, wow. Now it's super bright. Hold on. Holy cow. I need a UV filter. Yes, we need a UV filter for sure if we're gonna be out here like this. Well, I'm facing the sun. That's the problem. See? Blinding. I wanted to show you guys this before I get out of the car. I saw this this tweet this afternoon that was basically a reply from my tweet when I tweeted out yesterday's vlog on Twitter, and it was from Pennzoil, and they said, Ryan Rigg, Camrys don't have 707 horsepower, but you should still protect them with the same Pennzoil synthetic the Hellcat uses, DMS per sample. I thought that was pretty epic. So there's nothing in my tweet that talked about Pennzoil or even the hashtag Hellcat. I didn't mention a Camry, so I wonder, I know they've seen my old photos like on Instagram, because in all of my Dodge products I always use Pennzoil, the synthetic, you know what I mean? And in my Challenger SRT8 they had a specially formulated Pennzoil that was SRT branded and approved by SRT, and that's what I ran in there. So I definitely sent them a message, was like, sure, I'll take a sample, you know what I mean? But I thought that was kind of cool to get, you know, a reply on my tweet about my vlog to something that was just kind of not even, it was cool, you know what I mean? You have to be a car person to appreciate that, but I thought that was cool. So big shout out to Pennzoil. So maybe we'll see a special unboxing from Pennzoil. I don't know. I sent him a message, so we shall see. So breezy out here, so windy today, guys. It doesn't look like it is, but it's crazy windy. That looks awesome. The sun shining off there. definitely way too windy out there. The wind just kicked up, you know what I mean? It's inevitable in central Illinois. Someday it could be sunny and hot. It could snow the next day. I mean, it was just snowing in Chicago the other morning last week. So, yeah. But this is where I would want to go, like, fly the drone, you know what I mean? I think that'd be pretty sweet. We definitely need to get one of those. And I would love... I know that sounds kind of cliche, but, man, everyone's riding boosted boards right now. And since I did a vlog where I rode a hoverboard for the first time, I really want to try out a boosted board. I think it'd be so sweet, you know? But where I live, it's like boring and nothing to look at and really nowhere to ride. So some thought on that, you know? I can't really... I don't know. If I lived in a big city... I don't know. I think the boosted board... I wish somebody had one that I knew and that I could try it. You know what I mean? I think it'd be epic to try it at least. Because they're expensive, you know what I mean? And that's something like over there, that little island. Like I've been on boats and jet skis and stuff over there. Because like when we were pulling in, I told you about the yacht club. It's right over there. So, but I've always seen this like island of trees. I mean, nothing's on it other than trees. It looks like rocks, maybe some grass, nothing else. But I don't know what's over there. You know what I mean? You can only get so close with your boat. But that would be one thing I would want to fly the drone over and around, because then other people, especially that live around here, would be like, oh, so that's what that looks like. But I think it'd be sweet to fly that drone around here, because we have the highway over here on the other side with the bridge, so we could almost like fly it, you know, over the cars and over the lake. You know, I don't even know what the laws are regarding that in Illinois, but I should probably should check those, you know what I mean? Up close and personal. What's up, dude? He's like, just, you know, hanging out, enjoying a little sunset by the lake with some of my friends. This is always like a blind corner when you're coming down the road as you leave kind of where we were at here. You come around the corner and it's like, it's still a 2-lane road, but you're like a big wood thing there. You're like, oh, I don't want to crash, you know what I mean? But we're going to head out, show you guys that. Hopefully we'll try to come back on another day when it's, super not so breezy, you know. It's kind of always crazy when you're stopped here in traffic. This is on like 6th Street heading downtown in Springfield. There is an overpass right up above my head right now that I'm parked at I'm sitting here at the stoplight. So, but there is a big overpass where train tracks used to be. It was built 1949, state of Illinois. Crazy. So, yeah. It's always kind of weird when I mean, no trains go over it anymore, but it's still interesting, you know what I mean? Kind of be sitting under a bridge there. And not very many times that will happen at all where I live here. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have like Casey's General Store where you live or not, but we do. And once in a blue moon, I mean, they have awesome pizza anyway. You wouldn't think like a gas station kind of place would have awesome pizza, but they do. They even deliver it, but they sell it by the slice. And if you go there kind of at the right time, you know what I mean, get it nice and fresh. And I was just thinking about it as I was running an errand. I'm like, you know what? We're going to try to grab a slice of fresh pizza real quick. Let's do it. All right, you guys, check it out. I went ahead and went in there. Look at this. This is epicness. This is what I'm talking about. It's super fresh. Sell it by the slice. I got sausage, but I mean, you can't beat it. Look at that cheese, that crust, the sausage. It's perfect. It's like, I think they're $1.50 or $1.60 a slice, and then they're 2 for $2.50. So, you know what? Sometimes you gotta eat, and I didn't eat lunch, so I'm gonna eat this as like dinner. So I got 2. Yeah, now I gotta drive home before it gets cold. Now I'll probably eat one, then save one, drive home, and then I grabbed my other battery for my camera, and then I guess I didn't charge it last night. Oh goodness. So back home we go. I wonder how much of my life has been spent sitting at this same traffic light. All the years I've lived out here, the years I worked out here, the years I lived out here when I was younger, and all the times driving around for, well, I guess basically almost 20 years. Not like 20 years straight, because that would be insane, but, you know. Man, super shout out to my friends too at Elgato Gaming. They sponsor the Gaming for Grandpa channel and then Fast Electronic and Loud, both the YouTube channels. This was the original Game Capture HD that we started with on the Xbox 360, capturing gameplay, you know, and uploading it. And then this came out a few years ago, the Game Capture HD60, and we've been using that since. Now they've released an HD60 Pro, which goes in your PC, you know, in a PCI slot. Well, today they just announced the Game Capture HD60S. That is correct. So basically, we're going to get the capabilities of the new HD60 Pro on the new HD60S with just a simple, convenient USB 3.0 connection. And we're able to simultaneously stream 1080p 60 while recording 1080p 60 at 40 meg per second data rate. So 40 megabyte per second data rate. You can capture now, you know, Xbox One, PS4, PC, Wii, whatever you want now with the HD60. But with HD60S, you're going to be able to do the stream and record both 1080p 60. That's not able to be, you can't do that currently with this particular model. So hopefully my friends, wink wink, will send us the HD60S so we can do, you know, a review and unboxing, a comparison between the three. So I think my son wants to use this one for his Xbox One. We still have this one in the house. For those that, you know, use like Xbox 360 or, you know, PS2, PS3, a Wii, you could actually still get by with the Game Capture HD if you didn't need the 1080p 60 frame per second, you know what I mean? So we thought about maybe doing like a giveaway for maybe both of them. I'm not really sure. You guys know how we roll here. But I'm excited to see the new Game Capture HD60S. I saw pictures of it on Twitter and video and things like that, and it appears to look pretty similar to the current model here, you know, with the exception of the S, obviously. So I am actually interested in that because with the USB 3.0, that's how they're able to pretty much eliminate the latency. I mean, they were showing live preview with the record at the same time without any problem. So I think that would work out really well for us and me, all of us, on our setup. We need that. I was going to check out some movies here on iTunes. Speaking of Xbox 360, I think it's time to break it out again, hook it up, and I think we should play some Call of Duty World at War on the Gaming for Grandpa channel. It's hard to get into a lobby sometimes, but I'm going to try it out, I think. I've done this before. I think I did it last year, and it was really fun. But this is my very first Xbox 360. I purchased this, was back in 2006, 2007 maybe. I've got that kind of carbon fiber faceplate on the front of it there. But yeah, it's the original Xbox 60 gig hard drive. Yes, this was the Xbox 360 Pro bundle. It had the, like I said, 60 gig hard drive. It was white, and it actually works just fine. There's no, you know, red ring of death or anything like that. So if you guys think I should fire up Call of Duty World at War on the Xbox 360 instead of on the Xbox One, let me know down in the comments below. That would be epic. But I think that we should do that. In fact, I'm probably going to just go ahead and hook that up right now. Decisions, decisions, decisions. Man, the original Xbox, my original Xbox, it's epic. I missed it a little bit, you know what I mean? Yeah, whatever. It's cool though. Still have it, you know what I mean? I need to find a place to put all these cars. I've been trying to find somewhere, but I've not got a shelf or anything, but I need to. Part of my organization, and I might actually put these above that couch upstairs in my room, you know, as part of the little set or whatever. The night is winding down slowly. No! That's alright though. You know, with every new night comes a new day. Hey, the art does look nice though out there. Thanks, guys. Lighting is everything. You can completely change the mood, you know, setting for your video, whatever you're trying to do. Just have fun out there. Always experiment. Don't be afraid to try new things. Use different kinds of light sources, you know, make it darker, make it brighter. Have fun. You know what I mean? Have fun. That's the best part. Have fun. Stay unique. Stay creative. I meant to show you guys this earlier. I know yesterday's vlog was a really long one. It was almost 30 minutes. But I wanted you guys to see the timeline there. What it looked like, you know, in Final Cut Pro. All those separate clips. You know what I mean? There's quite a bit sometimes that goes into making a vlog. I mean, if you look at all of those separate clips in there, and audio and music. But I love it, you know what I mean? I just want to share that with you guys. So that's alright, because now we're going to be getting ready to chop up another one here for tomorrow. It's the name of the game. Okay, so most of you guys know I'm like a car person. Naturally, I talk about cars a lot, post a lot of pictures about cars. One of my favorite games ever, franchises, besides Call of Duty, it happens to be Forza. So, Forza Motorsport 6, playing that on the Xbox One. Now, I've talked about this television and gaming setups or whatever. This isn't to like brag or toot my own horn or anything by that. All I'm just trying to say is because it's a 60-inch television, it really makes Forza such an amazing experience. You know what I mean? Having a big screen like that, and it's a true 1080p 60 frame per second game. So, you know, having that 1080 60 FPS makes it sweet, you know. But I'm gonna race my 2015 Dodge Challenger SRT Hellcat, and I've got it in Plum Crazy. Well, some hot rod just drove by my house. But I'm racing it here in Switzerland in the Bernese Alps. It's going to be an epic race. But man, I know that my friends over at Wink Wink, GT Omega Racing, you know, they make a whole bunch of cockpits and racing simulators. Ultimately, one day I want to have a simulator, you know, a cockpit right in front of this television. So I got the chair and then the steering wheel and pedals. I think it would be just absolutely sick. But yeah, guys, I'm going to get racing my Hellcat. It's the only Hellcat I'll be driving for a while, but I've got it in that Plum Crazy purple, just like my old Challenger that I had. I had a 2010 Dodge Challenger SRT8. We've talked about that. So yeah, I'm going to get going on some Forza, guys. And got the Elgato software open, so I think I'll make a video of this one actually, because it'll probably be epic, just the sound of the car. So I'm going to play for a little bit, and then, yeah, it's starting to wrap up the end of the night, you know what I mean? Man, it was a pretty decent day. Sorry we couldn't get as much out there at the lake as I thought we could, but it got super breezy. So hopefully we'll do it again, like I said, talking about doing the downtown thing and high in the sky, what you could see of Springfield with my son later this week, so make sure you guys tune in for that. But I really do appreciate it. But I am the host of your show, guys, Ryan Rigg. The host of your show, Ryan Vlogs 2. Not the number 2, not like you're going to check out this weekend's videos. Hopefully we'll be in the sky showing you the overview of Springfield downtown, but TOO, like in addition, like also. If you did enjoy today's vlog, please click that thumbs up button. Subscribe to my channel if you're not, and hopefully on the Gaming for Grandpa channel you can check out some new videos. But I just bought a Tesla. That is correct, just bought a Tesla Model S and had painted it in Plum Crazy purple, represent Gaming for Grandpa. But yeah, I'm going to finish tearing it up on Forza, get this vlog edited, and it's another day, guys. We'll see you tomorrow at noon, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time. Thanks for watching. Just look at that. Oh, it's incredible. Makes me miss my Challenger. I had a 2010 Dodge Challenger SRT8 Plum Crazy purple. You guys should check it out. But that thing is just brand new. He used to have a different Challenger, so he recently traded this in. The family practice clinic must be doing really well.